They're tough-looking guys, too, I'll tell you what. Not going to mess around with this group, right? All right. Thank you, fellas. I made my promise, and I keep my promise. So I want to thank everybody in the room. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
President Trump saying, I made my promise, I keep my promise. Also thanking coal miners in the room. Remember, bringing back coal mining jobs was a key campaign issue. It's something he said over and over again. You're going to watch him sign this executive order right now. This is an executive order that will be rolling back Obama-era climate change regulations. Let's bring in White House correspondent Kristen Welker. Kristen, analysts say that these are jobs that are just not going to come back because the industry itself has already moved on. But the White House is certainly counting this as a win.
They're counting it as a win, Katie, particularly after President Trump had such a difficult week last week. This allows him to, as you point out, say that he's fulfilling a key campaign promise. It also allows him to say that, hey, he is creating jobs. So what specifically did he call for today? Let's just run through that first. He's calling for the federal government to review the Clean Power Plan. That is something that was signed by President Obama. The goal of that aimed at really reducing carbon emissions. He's also calling for fewer regulations, and he's saying the federal government no longer needs to take climate change into consideration when it makes major policy decisions. Now, this White House is bracing, I should say, for some big legal battles on the horizon, just as former President Obama had to deal with when he enacted some of these environmental protections. This is obviously a flashpoint in American politics and American culture. We know that they are cheering this in coal country, Katie, but environmentalists vowing to block this. One more point, as you say, coal country is losing jobs. Right now, there are about 75,000 coal jobs in the U.S. Compare that to jobs in renewable energy, which is more than 650,000, Katie.
Yeah, and that is exactly the same point that Rhea Sue, the president of the NRDC, made on this program just a couple moments ago. But this is what President Trump is doing. It's his new campaign slogan for 2020 that he's already rolling out. Promises made, promises kept. He's going to say it regardless of whether or not it actually happens. Of course, Kristen Welker at the White House, we appreciate your time. And
Thank you, Katie.
Wraps things up for me on this hour of MSNBC Live. I'm Katie Tur in New York. Kate Snow picks things up right now.